So there are two types of inheritance, multi-level and multiple. In this lecture, we will discuss about the multi-level inheritance. So let's say we have a class A and then we have class B, which is inheriting characteristics from class A, and then there is a class C, which is inheriting the class B. So B is a child of A and C is a child of B. It means at each level inheritance is taking place. So let's see how we can code this multi-level inheritance in Python. So this is an empty file where we will write the code for multi-level inheritance. First of all, let's say we have a class, a base class, and then we have a constructor. We have to add a space, and now we are, and let's say we just have a name and just initialize it. And now we have a getter function, get name, which will return the name. And now we have a subclass, which is a child class. Let's say we have a child which is inheriting the base class, and now the constructor, and obviously the name and the age character, age attribute in this child class. So yes, we can call the super method, or we can simply write the parent class name and then dot init and self name. And yes, we have to define the age here inside the child class. And let's make a getter function for age. We don't need to make the getter function for name because we have already implemented that in the base class and we can access that from there. So get age, and now we will create another class which will inherit the child class. So let's say we have a class grandchild, and now we'll inherit the child class and its constructor, name, age, and let's add another attribute, let's say the address. And now obviously we are inheriting the child class, so obviously we have to add the super class, or we can also simply just write the name and init. So we have already done this in the previous class, so let's just call the super class. We can do both, which suits you. So here we have called the super method, and here we have just written the name for the parent class, and we could also do this here, but let's go with the super class. And now self dot address is address, and let's make a getter function for get address, obviously, which will return the address. Okay, so we are done here. So now we are going to create the object of grandchild. Let's see, grandchild. Let's say we have a grandchild name John, and his age is 21 and address is Paris. And now I will call the multiple functions. First of all, I want to know his name, and then his age, g dot get age, and then address. Okay, so we just created an object of the grandchild and will access the get name function from the base class. Obviously, because we are inheriting the child class, which is the parent of grandchild, but we can also access the method of this class because this is the grandparent, because we are inheriting from the child class and child class is inheriting from the base class. So this is kind of hierarchy, you know. So this is the multi-level inheritance, and we can access the get name function, and we can access the get age function from the child class, obviously, which is the direct parent. So let's just run to get a better understanding. Okay, so we got all the function inputs, function outputs, sorry. The John, his name and his age is 21 and he lives in Paris. So this is multi-level inheritance.